Greetings metal community, it's Roger back with another video, and we are listening to Mayhemic from Chile, The Darkest Age. This is a compilation of singles and an EP. They released an EP in 2019 that was fucking awesome. This is for me vicious, speedy thrash metal, very creator inspired, endless pain. Of course, people will say black and thrash, but I still stick with my vicious thrash metal. There's nothing much, at least in the music, black metal about this. Of course, I haven't read the lyrics, so it might be evil lyrics, but a fucking brilliant compilation. Out on Awakening Records, as you have seen in the title of this video. It's all Awakening Records from China. The next band I bought from them, bought 3 CDs from a band from Singapore called Rudra. This is their first album. They all have this OB strip thing going on. They are probably going to fall out and falling to the floor, but yeah. This originally came out, I would say 98 or 99. Very kind of Hindu-inspired lyrics, and also you have that music, kind of what you listen to, I would say Pakistan, India, and probably also Singapore, I don't know. Kind of that folky elements going into it, which is cool. This is not their best of those 3 I bought. So this is more death metal in this album, but still a solid release. Then the second album that came out in, I would say 2000, called the Aryan Crusade. Like this. This is not the original artwork. They are changing up the artwork. I don't know if there's kind of some legal rights towards the original art. This is way more. This is kind of black death, more black metal, and the black metal parts are getting this band somewhere else that kind of fits the kind of the Hinduistic theme and the music very well. So a good step up on this. And the third album I bought, and probably gonna be my last. I haven't checked this band out for ages. Called Kurukshetra or Shetra. It's like this. This is kind of full-on black metal, you know, with these. I call it folk inspired. You know what I mean. Pretty good stuff. A long album, but they have some really good songs on this, and I don't know how they play their music now. This is kind of 20 years ago this came out, but it's just cool to pick them up and listen to them, and especially this one I really enjoyed. I felt that kind of the folky stuff fits black metal better than it does death metal, because yeah, I don't know, just me maybe. Then we are going to Canada. This is also an demo collection. Originally this came out in 1990 and 92, and yeah, pretty good stuff. I really enjoyed it. I do like these old demos. They have kind of a little bit rougher sound, a little bit murkier than a lot of the other demos from that part. But it's a great booklet with a lot of pictures and really good stuff. It's kind of basic death metal from early 90s, and it's good stuff. And also the disc is pretty cool. And yeah, I will link it up below so you can go and check it out, or at least link up the page for Awakening Records so you can there all these albums will be. So yeah, Putricid. I don't know. It says in the booklet that it's a hidden gem. I don't know if it's a gem, but it's a solid death metal release demo release from the 90s. Another demo collection is from Gehenna. This is called The Horror Begins at the Valley of Gore. Originally, this came out in 91 and 92, these two demos. This is, I think they were from Pennsylvania. There's another band from another part, but I think this is the Pennsylvania Gehenna. Really good stuff. It's better than the Putricid demo. Not much, but kind of more thrashy, like the early US death metal used to be, and it's pretty good. I really enjoy this stuff, and all these CDs have, you know, really cool outlays on the discs, which is pretty cool. But yeah, go and listen to this. I really enjoy this one. That's more thrashy death, and the vocals are not that deep, you know. They are more, I wouldn't say thrashy, but they're not very deep, and but also they change dramatically sound between the two demos, which is pretty cool. Like kind of more, especially the vocals was more desperate on the second demo than the first demo. But yeah, if you like the death thrash, you should go and check this out, because this was, as I said many times, pretty good. Then we go to Slovakia to get out the booklets with Bloody Redemption. This is a newer release, even though the cover is pretty old school looking. Hit to the Gore. Of the guys, yeah, pretty again good death metal. Again, a little bit kind of on the thrashy side. It has a little bit of the early US death metal in it, but it's kind of a new release. So they do a pretty good job with this as well. So I'm actually very happy, and I really like the disc. Thought that was a awesome disc, and yeah, it's nothing much to say. It's not very technical. They do have technical. It's kind of up tempo. It's not. They do have some slight blasting, but it's mostly up tempo death thrash, I would say. With the you know, mostly death, but a good chunk of thrash in it as well. And then the two last bands are Polish. This is also a new one, and also a old looking cover, Species, to Find Deliverance. This is thrash, kind of more technical, a little bit progressive, but most of all technical. If you look at the writing on the backside, you would think that this was a Doom album, but it's not. This is just a ordinary looking disc, but yeah, again a good modern thrash. It has a modern thrash sound, but a little bit more technical than most of the bands. nowadays. Kind of reminds me, I wouldn't say Cryptopsy because they are Cryptopsy, yeah. But yeah, good. If you like technical, a little bit technical and a little bit progressive thrash, you could go check it out. This is pretty good stuff. Again, I mean, I was very happy with this this haul from Awakening Records. The last one is Pandemic Outbreak, Skulls Beneath the Cross, death metal. From Poland, pretty good again. This is an album that I kind of revisited actually already because I liked it, and very cool disc as well. So I really like this. I had some really cool discs on these releases. So and the cover is also excellent. So I would say more Polish sounding death metal in a way. A bit thrash here as well, but not as much. More again, it's up tempo. It's not a brutal death metal. But again, a really good release, and yeah, all this bunch was really good stuff. So I'm very happy with it. So thanks as always for watching. Go and check out the links. I think I just will link Awakening Bandcamp, and you can find all the albums there. A bit lazy today, so yeah. And I'm gonna end this video with some more Mayhemic. So. Be sure.